Hello, everyone. On July 13th, Mercury is Kazimi in Cancer, and then on July 14th, we get the new moon in Cancer. So, what we are really stepping into here is a rare back to back reset, first through the mind and then through the heart. Kazimi basically means that Mercury will be right in the center of the sun in the same degree. And that's what makes this so powerful. Mercury Kazimi is the moment when Mercury, still retrograde, meets the sun in the heart of the sun and begins a brand new cycle. Then, almost immediately, the new moon begins a brand new lunar cycle in the same sign. So, this is not just a passing mood, and it's not just another new moon. This feels like the opening of a new emotional and mental chapter at the same time. And because it's all happening in the personal sign of Cancer, that chapter becomes even more deeply personal. It's about what lives underneath the surface of your life, your subconscious, your feelings, your memories, your needs, your roots, your family patterns, your sense of belonging, and your relationship with emotional safety. So, if you've been feeling more inward lately, more reflective, more sensitive, or more aware of things you thought you had already moved past, that makes sense. Cancer energy has a way of bringing us back to what is unresolved in the heart. It brings us back to the inner life. It brings us back to what we need, not just what we perform well. And with Mercury retrograde involved, this first part of the story begins through reflection, not speed. So, Mercury Kazimi on July 13th can bring an insight, a realization, a memory, or a conversation that changes the way you understand something. But because this is Cancer, the clarity may not come like a flash of logic. It may come like a feeling that you no longer can ignore. It may come through remembering something old and suddenly understanding it differently. It may come through realizing that a family dynamic, a childhood experience, or an emotional habit is still shaping the way you speak, protect yourself, or ask for care. Now, that's one of the most important things about Mercury in Cancer. It thinks through feelings. What you feel is what you feel right in your mind. It processes through memory. It speaks from the emotional body. So when Mercury is renewed here, the mind itself is being asked to become more intimate with the heart. This is one time when heart and mind actually agree. This is where you might suddenly understand why certain words affect you so strongly, why certain silences feel so loud, why certain people make you feel at home, or why others never really could. You start recognizing your own sensitivities. Now, this is where an old story may come back, not so you can get stuck in it again, but so that you can finally see it clearly, address it, and put a closure to it. And sometimes that clarity is subtle. Sometimes it's not dramatic at all. Sometimes it's simply the realization that you've been carrying an old emotional script for so long that you forgot it wasn't the truth of who you are now. Then on July 14th, the new moon in Cancer arrives. And this is where the emotional reset really begins to take root. A new moon always marks a beginning, but it is a beginning in darkness. You don't have the whole map yet. You don't know exactly where everything is heading. Something is just starting to form quietly below the surface, and in Cancer, that beginning is often deeply internal. It can begin as a need, a longing, an instinct, a truth, or a soft inner shift that says, I cannot keep living the same way emotionally. I cannot keep ignoring what I need to feel or what I need to do to feel safe. I cannot keep building my life on patterns that only taught me how to survive. You want to break away from the old conditioning. Cancer asks for something more honest than survival. It asks for nourishment. It asks for belonging. It asks for care that is real. So, this new moon may bring up questions around home, family, roots, privacy, protection, healing, and emotional security. For some people, that will be very literal. It may show up through housing, family conversations, caregiving, parents, children, domestic changes, or the desire to make home feel softer, safer, and more aligned. For others, it may be much more inward. It may be about healing your relationships with vulnerability. It may be about noticing how your past still lives in your present. It may be about seeing that what once felt safe was actually just familiar. And that is a very important distinction under Cancer. Familiarity and safety are not always the same thing. Sometimes we cling to what we know because it shaped us early, even if it no longer supports who we are becoming. And that may be one of the deepest invitations of this moment, to redefine yourself, to redefine your safety for yourself. Not in a way that sounds good on paper and not in a way that keeps everyone else comfortable, but in a way that actually allows you to soften inside your own life. What helps you exhale? What helps your body relax? What helps you tell the truth? What kind of space, what kind of relationship, what kind of rhythm actually lets you feel held rather than just managed? So, Cancer is very wise about these things because Cancer understands that the emotional foundation matters. If the foundation is shaky, everything built on top of it feels unstable. So, this back to back Mercury and Moon reset is asking you to pay attention to your foundation. What are you standing on emotionally? What stories have you inherited about family, closeness, care, and belonging? Which of these stories are still true for you? And which ones are ready to be rewritten? What makes this especially powerful is that Mercury goes first. First comes the realization, then comes the beginning. First comes the new understanding, then comes the planting of the seed. So, if something clicks for you around July 13th, an old memory, a family truth, a long buried feeling, a conversation you need to have, or a clearer awareness of what is no longer emotionally sustainable, then the new moon on July 14th gives you a chance to begin from that truth. And that's important because not all new beginnings are created equal. Some beginnings come from pressure, some come from performance, some come from panic. But this one has the potential to come from emotional honesty. And that makes it powerful in a very different way. Quieter, maybe, slower, definitely, but deeper, which will be more lasting, more real. So, if you find yourself feeling more nostalgic, more tender, more private, or more emotionally tuned in than usual, don't assume you're going backward. You may actually be going deeper. You may be getting close to something real. Cancer energy often brings us into contact with the younger parts of ourselves, the parts that remember what was missing, what felt safe, what didn't, what we learned to hide, and what we still secretly long for. And under this new moon, those parts may have something important to say. This is a beautiful time to journal, to rest, to listen to your body, to pay attention to dreams, to speak honestly with people you trust, and to notice what keeps resurfacing. Not everything that returns is there to trap you. Sometimes things return because they are finally ready to be understood differently. Now, this can also be a beautiful time for emotional conversations, especially ones connected to home, family, needs, boundaries, and belonging. Now, Mercury in Cancer can help us speak more gently, but also more truthfully. Not perfectly, not all at once, but from the heart. And sometimes that's the beginning of everything. Sometimes the sentence that changes your life is a simple one. This is what I need. This no longer feels safe for me. This is what home means to me now. This is what I'm ready to heal. This is what I can no longer carry in silence. Now, Cancer reminds us that vulnerability is not weakness when it is rooted in truth. Speaking about your vulnerability is actually requires strength. It's courage. It is clarity. It is how the heart begins to build a new life for itself. For some of you, this energy may be strongly tied to literal home and family changes. For others, it may be tied to inner healing, memory, and emotional rewriting. Either way, the message feels the same. Something in the inner life is ready to begin again. And because this is a new moon, you do not need to force the whole outcome yet. You do not need to have the full plan. You only need to honor the beginning. Honor what is becoming clear. Honor what feels true. Honor what your inner world has been trying to tell you. Cancer is not about rushing ahead before the heart is ready. It's about listening closely enough that when you move from a place of real alignment. So, if I were to put this whole astrology into one message, it would be this: July 13th brings a renewal of thought, memory, and inner understandings through Mercury Kasimi in Cancer, and July 14th brings a renewal of emotional life through the new moon in Cancer. Together, they create a rare threshold, a chance to begin again from a place that is softer, wiser, more emotionally honest, and more connected to what truly makes you feel safe, rooted, and at home within yourself. This is not a loud reset. It's not flashy. It's not about forcing the future into shape overnight. It's a quiet turning point, a deeply personal one, a return to yourself, a return to the truth of what you need. And if you let yourself listen, really listen, this could be the beginning of a much more nourishing chapter than the one you've been trying to hold together out of habit alone. Something meaningful is beginning here, not in the noisiest part of your life, but in the most intimate part. And those are often the beginnings that matter the most. For any personal insight into how these energies are showing up for you specifically, you can always connect with me through my website, where we can explore your chart and what all of this means on a deeper, much deeper level for your own path. And stay tuned for the next video of July 15th, because we are going to look at how to align with these energies more consciously so that we can move with the future that is beginning to unfold. So, till my next, stay blessed.